I should answer, where do you come from?
From the east, and I am hoping that you will give my message on the square for the sake of the widow's son.
Well done, gentlemen. Congratulations. As chairman of the Order of Skulls, and on behalf of the Council, and the 322 alumni throughout the world, gentlemen, you are welcome. Welcome home.
Well, I tell you, let me give you a little inside information about God. God likes to watch. He's a prankster. Think about it. He gives man instincts. He gives you this extraordinary gift, and then what does he do? I swear, for his own amusement, his own private, cosmic gag reel, he sets the rules in opposition. It's the goof of all time.
I think church has very little to do with spirituality. I think it's something you have to find in yourself.
Loaded, I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's go.
And we are live, and the doors of the Sanctum have been unlocked and opened again for this week. Welcome, everyone, back to the Sanctum Sanctorum. I am your illustrious host, Widow's Son. My awesome co-host, Jello Shots, is backstage, and we are back on our Thursday night show. Yes, we are back on our regular night, same time, and it is good to be back. We had a little bit of technical difficulty last night with the Perry stream, but do want to thank everyone who did show up, and we do sincerely apologize for technical difficulties, but we still had a good time, and we still have another Perry stream coming up on the 22nd of this month, so be standing by for more information about that, because we always have a good time when we talk about Mr. Perry. But yes, we are back, and now excuse me, real quick, one thing that I did want to remind everybody is I told everyone to remember the phrase, everybody's creative. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say, because we're gonna learn what that means this evening. So yes, everyone settle in. We're also going to jump back into the proverbial time machine, as it were. We're going to take a look at some older pieces of the exploitation film. We haven't gotten a new installment lately, so I'm a little disappointed. I'm very sad, but nevertheless, we have the time machine that we can jump back into and see where it all began. Also, we're going to introduce our new videos we're going to be showing. We got the tutorials going on, so we are going to have some fun this evening. Sent the link out to a few of the bros to come and join us this evening. So yeah, we're going to get into it, have some fun. If you haven't already, go ahead and like the stream. That really helps us out. Hit that subscribe button, get the notification bell on. Come and join the weird shenanigans around here every week. Well, speaking of the man himself, bruh.
Oh, hi.
What's up?
Oh, me.
Yes,
quite elevated.
Oh yes, both of us are indeed. But yes, as I and now that I brought you on, we apologize to everyone for our technical difficulties last night.
Yeah, sorry, I foreign bombed the stream.
Well, no, all has been handled, and all is all is well. But yeah, we won't let that we won't let things happen like that again.
Widow's son is so nurturing. He sent me all these messages. You know I'm not mad at you, right? You know. I'm like I wasn't worried about. I was more worried. I didn't want y'all to be mad at me. Like I hope I didn't offend. Look, that was an accident. And it's totally my fault. Like I own responsibility. But here's the thing, I should have watched the video before you know what I mean? Like that. That's really what it comes down to. I should have watched the video before I had it. I was like, oh, I'm doing a celebrity fans of Perry, and it's just celebrities, wish, Anyway, so my fault, my bad, and that's what the technical difficulties were based on. I did not
pre-screen.
I didn't pre-screen it, and so it's 100% my fault. So if anyone's upset, you're upset with me, and I guess rightly so.
Jello is out to get us canceled, folks. That's what it is.
Yeah. I don't really want to be here. I don't want Widow to be here either. It's not enough for me to just. I got to tear it. Like just destroy everything in my path. He's
got to pull it. He's got to pull a shanny, as it were.
It's an old habit. Yeah. I throw tantrums, and I just
fake cancer and give your children away, and all of that weird shit.
I don't know. I don't know that I would say she's faking cancer, right? Like she's saying she has it before she knows she has it. But I really think, personally, that she really thinks she has it, right? Like she's talked herself into it, or she's enough of a hypochondriac. But she's definitely, like, whether she believes it or not, she's definitely milking the fuck out of it, trying to get attention and sympathy.
Oh yeah, it's like I was telling Mangu and Mr. Lizard this morning on brunch. I believe that today was when she was supposedly supposed to go back to the doctor. So, and it's been quiet for the last several days, which is not unusual for them from time to time, but you and I were actually talking about this the other day, and you made the statement maybe they're doing something constructive with their time.
Maybe they're doing something with their lives. I mean, I doubt it, but like I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, even horrible people like them. Like, honestly, the worse of a person you are, the less of a positive change you have to make in order to impress. Right? Well, like if Cyrax would just stop talking to people he thinks are underage, that would be a hell of a step, right?
Right. But
if Shani would just stop being abusive to Rev, people would,
I don't think that there's a redeeming quality between them. I really don't.
No, neither do I. But you hope for the best.
I mean, you can, but when it comes to people who don't have any self-awareness and don't have or want the ability to change, then I think it's all for naught. What up, Mo? Mo, I sent you the link, brother. If you wanna come and join us, you are most welcome.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't really think it was a thing, but I'm hopeful. I'm not gonna place any bets on it. Watch, Shani's gonna come back a completely changed woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That
I think what they're doing right now is they're trying to plot and scheme and think they can be clever. And look at there, bruh.
They must have found someone else to leech off of.
Yeah, bruh. What's up?
What up, bruh?
Life does not start and stop at your convenience, you miserable piece of shit.
Not the ringer. Ringer, dude. The ringer.
Shut the fuck up, then.
Yeah, dude. Reach over and cue that.
Right, exactly. How you been, Mo?
I've been all right. It's been an interesting week. One thing I was gonna add between the two of them and the redeeming qualities and everything. Like, you're talking about two people who were on train tracks for literally 25 minutes, and okay, now it's telling me to turn this way. That's all I have to say. I'm done. I mean,
right? Like when I first we're going back into lore here, definitely. when I saw that video of them driving, like especially when they got into the utility area and everything, I'm like, that's pretty much the point where you stop, park the car, and you try to call for, like, I'm sure if you called like 911, told them, look, I'm here, I don't know where I am, I don't know how to get out, can you send someone to help me or give me directions or something?
Well, what about turning around?
Yeah, exactly.
And going back the way you came.
Well, yeah, there were several circumstances. One, it was Memorial Day weekend, and I think it was either Sunday or Monday when this occurred. That's one. I don't know. Anyway, two, I watched the video before they were all taken down. Rev was not paying attention and simply just drove off the road. He did this several times after they left Kansas City. Rev is not a long-range driver. He just literally will drive. Like, there are several times where Shanny goes, "Why are you exiting?" "Oh, sorry." And he literally just exited. And if you watch that area where he just exited, he just drove off on the exit, and he screwed himself.
It's like he was doing a neck thing, and he just started turning the car.
Pretty much. Yeah. Like, we saw this guy drive to pick his kids up, for God's sake. I mean, like, anyway.
What's the
or not his kids? Yeah, not his.
What's the season after spring?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, no, this was like, but what was, and I don't know if Jello was around, but like before they left, I remember, I can't remember, I was on something on a call, and I just said, I predict something will happen, like, on the way. I heaven forbid they get into an accident, because the kids, I don't want them to get hurt. But we're talking about a 2,300 mile at least drive. Rev is going to screw up.
Oh, absolutely. Like, but see, here's the thing. Like, okay, it was what, 24, 26 hours from Colorado to PA, if I'm not mistaken. And you make a good point, Mo, that Rev is not a long distance driver. Like, for a regular person, that trip maybe would take 2, maybe 3 days. For somebody like Rev, it would have probably taken 4 or 5, in my opinion, because let's face it. I mean, look where they ended up. That's it. We're stuck. We're here now. We're going to live in the car.
Well, and like the cops, like Rev didn't have a license when all this happened. The cops who helped them, like, didn't even. Okay, no, this is just a stupid family who got caught on the train tracks. They smell like hell. There's 2 underfed kids here sitting on a, what do they call them? Like, I can't even think of it. Like a little,
like a
shipping crate. Yeah, they're just sitting there. We'll just help them out. Okay, whatever. I'm like, okay, how the heck did they do? Because what was happening at the same time was Shanny was pulling one of the, I'm dying. Like, it's one of her escape. It's her escape hatch where she fakes some deathly illness and gets out of everything.
But see, let's not forget, that's when we get a really, really good cowardly lion cry.
Yeah. Well, this is before some of the really good ones. Like, this was.
I mean, Shanny does a great cowardly lion cry, but nobody does it like Jello.
I didn't bite him.
Yeah, but my cowardly lion cry is just like a cross between the cowardly lion and Shanny. Right? Like, it's not.
They found cancer in my boob.
There's a thorn in my paw.
Yeah, and she's got another appointment, but I don't quite buy what she's selling.
Dude.
Well, she said she has another appointment.
It was supposed to be today. It was supposed to be today, apparently. But see, here's the thing about it. Like, that's why I was saying, like, I mean, these two are dumb as shit. Let's just call a spade a spade. But I honestly think that they're going to try to attempt to be clever enough to stay away long enough, then they can try to come back and try to tug at the stupidity of some people's heartstrings. If you will.
Yeah, but here's the thing: I don't think she ever would have stopped if they didn't already have someone else to leech off of. Like, how is Shanny getting her treats?
This is true.
Yeah, that's a good. Well, and that's another thing too. They're both stupid, but and before I say, before you jump on me, Shanny is not dumb. Shanny is astute enough. God, in the same sentence, I can't believe I said that. To be manipulative. Case in
Wait,
point.
hold on though. I've heard people say this before. If you've ever been a dad, your kid starts being manipulative around 2 years old.
Oh yeah, but
so like saying she's smart enough to be
well, that's my point. That's my point exactly. Like
she's at least as smart as a 2-year-old.
Right. That's my point. But see, Sam actually said it. She has the experience of a 2-time divorcee, but the maturity of a 4-year-old. Like that, that.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? You bring up a good point, because it's like she has experienced all this stuff, but her maturity and social awareness is still stuck back in 2nd grade.
I think it's closer to 15. I think she's got the emotional maturity of about a 15-year-old girl,
which could be worse.
And you know this, man.
Because at least second graders are forced to share once in a while. I don't know, but my point is about Shanny is that like there was a time on the same road trip where Shanny was trying to e-beg for money for gas money, and they're in this huge Durango, and they're eating up the gas mileage because it's fully loaded, and Rev and Shanny's like, I don't think we have enough gas to get to PA, and within a picosecond, Rev goes, oh, we just filled up with a full tank. And you see Shanny's neck. Shanny turns and stares at him like without saying a word, like I was trying to beg for money is what her face said.
You gotta wonder how he thought he was giving her useful information.
And that's what I mean. That's why
isn't it obvious she's trying to lie to get some donos, and can't he just keep his mouth shut? But nope.
And that's my point.
No, he's honestly dumb. He's the worst hype man ever. Like that's exactly what he is. He's like what?
Hi.
Oh, hey. Neck thing.
You can't fix stupid.
All right. Well, let's
let me just say one thing about that clip. You just play it again. Look how full that Johnny Walker Blue Glasses is.
You can't fix stupid.
That's almost brimming over. My God.
Are you sure that's Blue Label? That might be Black Label.
Well, I just remember him doing one performance where it was blue. So,
dude, that shit's like $400 a bottle.
It's Ron White.
I know that, but still.
You can't fix stupid.
All right.
But what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the time machine, and we're going to take a look at some things that led up to where we are now as far as the exploitation film goes. So, Jello, if you will pull the first one up that I sent you, this was, I believe...
Do you know what it's called? Because I don't think...
I'm pulling them up the list in the order that I sent them to you in Discord.
Called your mother's a whore.
The first one is going to be Rev E-Bags again. It's from December of last year. All right, get this pulled up here. And once again, shout out to Graveyard Flowers for keeping us entertained with this wonderful film that we have here. So let's travel back in time to December of last year when the exploitation began or continued or whatever you want to call it, to each their own. So let's take a look at past Rev.
Is it December or January?
I don't know the best way to do this because, like, I hate streaming on a phone because it's like you got the mic down here and you never know when it's covered or not. And it's like,
well, you don't know technology at all.
Yeah, Rev has a delusion of grandeur about audio and video. He doesn't know anything.
Not a fan of doing streams on phones, I don't think. Unless I know exactly what I'm going to say, and it's like I just, I don't like doing live streams myself very much.
Now,
I
we
like
all
doing,
know. Now we all know that's a lie, Rev, because
Look at him look off camera too.
exactly, Shaney's waving the gun around probably. Rev, you would be in your office in the townhouse every day doing either a video or a live stream at some point. So don't give me that bullshit about how you don't like live streaming. Like, that's all your world consists of, pretty much. So, and I'm gonna say it. It sounds like he's rubbing the phone on a bag of chips. You know, like just the bag itself. It's annoying as fuck.
recorded videos saying what I want to say, and then I go. You know what I mean? Shanny's a very good streamer.
No, she isn't.
I am not in that same vein as I'm just not. I'm not. Live streaming isn't exactly my forte. But
it could have been if Shanny wouldn't force you to quit everything because you were getting attention.
Exactly. Like, she's making you come on here and beg for money. I mean, she's basically just like, we need, or excuse me, I need Dr. Pepper, Rev. Get on there and beg for money. You know.
The sound is terrible. All the
it's awful.
Popping. Ugh. It reminds me of records in the 70s.
Left my mommy on the floor.
Yes,
that's a callback.
Whatever. Hi, Janice.
All the cracks and pops.
Audio files of today are like, records are pretty good. What, really? You like that crackling and popping? Ooh, isn't it great when they get warped?
Yeah.
Records are the best. They get scratched. Oh, I love records.
Trying to get a slumber party stream together. We just need $10, man. $10.
When stuff is followed by man, it's like that's their
Shanny's
Cheech and Chong thing. Yeah.
Right.
A slumber party stream, so like watch us fall asleep on camera. And why do you need $10 for that?
Exactly. Like, that was about to be like, you took the question like right out of my mouth. Like,
and if the audience wants to see it so bad, then why not say we'll do a slumber party stream if someone donates $10?
Like, exactly. I mean,
it's just fucking stupid.
Well, the thing that makes it easy to see that they're lying is it's always a specific amount.
Well, correct. Yeah, I was about to say Widow is right. You're right on the mark. Like, G-Man revealed, and actually retail value reveals that anything asked for increments between 30 and 40, they're asking for Delta 8. Now, they only asked for 10, so you're thinking like, oh, well, what happened? Well, they have different sources of income they beg offline to Venmo, etc. So, yeah, when they're asking for a small amount like that, they're just needing a little bit more to push them over the edge.
Yeah, either that or I mean, I'm sure I'm sure they've experienced that they asked for $10 and they get it from like 3 different sources. So
right, yeah,
it's always possible that they're asking for $10 relying on multiple people giving it to them.
Right.
Like either option is just as good for a couple of idiots like these. Like it's like I always say, if you listen to what they say, you can weed around and throw your own biases at it and try to figure and get an idea of what the truth is, but you'll never really know.
No,
because I think I know a lot, but if I look objectively at what I know, it's really not very much. It's ways I believe they would behave. It's things that I think that they would do. And both of these motherfuckers have surprised me. Well, I never thought Rev would start chatting with a bunch of bots.
Right.
I couldn't believe that. I was like, dude, you realize these are not people.
Right. Like,
that's the part that's always missed. People talk about, why he shaved his head. And they're like, well, Shanny caught him talking to prostitutes. No. Shanny caught him chatting with bots, and she assumed they were prostitutes.
Like, you can't write this stuff. He went on. He made a movie of her or she. What's that one with Joaquin Phoenix? And like he fell.
it's you got to get the finer details, because that's really what make these two hilarious. Like she thought that, like, he thought they were women, she thought they were women, and they're both fucking idiots, and that's just hilarious. Like most of what they do is gross and repugnant and just fucking ugly. But when they do shit like that, it almost endears me to them. I'm like, oh, these little idiots are so funny.
Shaney's a wretched abyss. I agree.
Yeah, I also agree. That's why I also cook flounder with a little bit of lemongrass broth. Sorry, that was to Ellen. So.
She is terrible, but she does provide entertainment. Like, not the kind that she wants to, but like she's not a funny person, but she does hilarious things. Like, I really think it's hilarious when she gets angry and cries. When she gets really, the more upset she gets, the more hilarious she is to me.
I'm not destructive. Blam.
Oh, that was so good.
Oh, that was chef. Oh, wow, chef's kiss.
I can't. If anybody has that clip, I want to send me a link to it. Like, I can't find it anywhere. Like, where she just bashes the shouty smash. Like,
I'll dig around and see if I can find it.
It's not a big deal, but yeah. Let's roll on with this train wreck.
Well, it'll start as soon as I get $10.
Cigarettes.
That's when it'll start, pretty much.
How about this? You stop messing with the mic. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I talked over it. Play that back.
What?
Gotta get drinks and stuff. And all that.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, so much dead air.
Exactly.
Like, he just like takes time out to read comments and stuff, and it's just ridiculous.
Exactly. Like, why, if you're sitting there staring into the camera, that's not a time for dead air, dude. Like, you have to keep the momentum going. Like, if you can't just sit there waiting to be like get a cue or a line. I mean, that's fucking dumb.
That's why I don't want to do a show on my own. I'd always want to be on a panel, because when one of you two are talking, that's when I'll start reading the comments, and I'll maybe answer some of them later or something, and I'm sure you're doing the same thing, but you're not like only one there, and it's like you're the only one providing whatever entertainment or information or whatever you're doing there, and you just stop to read comments. It's just
and that's why I like what Widow. Hats off to you, buddy, or bruh. Pacing, when you intro a show before you bring us in and everything like that, you'll pace it out. You'll say, hey, what's up, everybody? Here's what's going on this week, and hey, before I bring everybody in, here's what we're going to talk about today. And that's actually the luxury of having multiple people on a show. Rev, whether he wants that or not, I think might be afraid to do that because he's got Shanny, I mean, I don't know. I don't.
I honestly, at this point, like, and thank you very much for the compliment there.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Like, it's like I've always said before, I just treat this like, my radio days. That's exactly what it is. But you're right. You've got to learn to pace things out. But Rev, okay, let's look at when he was doing something. Of course, it was a bunch of conspiracy shit, but I'm sure he still had some form of format. Like, he
had content. He had something to say.
Right,
now
exactly.
he's just like, give me money or I'll die. Like,
right. But now, like, even when he was going to attempt to do something and then Shanny made him get rid of it, I mean, he's kind of like that nervous chihuahua in the corner who's afraid to move. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would always be on edge because she would have to be within talking distance because she has to be a part of it or nobody's going to have any fun.
Yeah.
it's bullshit.
So one time there were a bunch of us in a Discord talking with each other while we were all watching Rev and Shani do a live stream. And I'm like, oh, dude. And we're like, everybody in the Discord was like everybody that was in her chat that was watching her. Like, there was hardly anyone else besides us. There were a few others, but we made up. Anyway, I was like, oh, man. Everybody give Rev compliments. Say nice things about Rev. Don't say mean things about Shani. Just ignore her. And we started doing it, and they got into the biggest fight. Like, she started screaming, and he had to come back later and make a stream. Man, you guys should know, like, I'm no angel. Like, he had to come and tell everybody what a piece of shit he was because he was getting too much love from the audience, and Shani couldn't take it.
Oh, the one of my favorites, and I actually saw it again for the first time in a while, is when Rev was doing a stream and he was bringing people on, and he brought Wilson on. And
that's right.
Yeah,
what a fucking mistake.
Right, he brought Wilson on, and that's when like the mic or something fucked up, and he got up, and then the next Wilson said something like, "I could be a dick right now," and then Shani came over and like very eerily like slid down in front of the camera and like kicked him out and blocked him because he said that. I'm like, that's a bunch of bullshit. But I love that. I love the fact that just he actually brought Wilson in. And sadly, that's all that it, as far as it went. But that was so good.
Can't you just picture Wilson sitting there holding his dick, thinking about turning his?
Oh my God, Chuck!
Like, he's just like, yeah, I could just ruin your stream right now. You can't.
Oh God! All right, Rev, continue to entertain me.
Yeah, drink.
God, with a mic.
Jesus.
Yeah, nobody sent us $100 on Cash App. That was a lie. I don't know. I don't know at all who the hell that was, but that wasn't true.
We could put it on my Cash App right now and show the 0.
No, we don't want any booze. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't.
I just need $10. That's all we need is $10.
I just need.
I mean?
That was telling right there. I just need. Wait. I mean, we just need. He corrected himself. Wow.
The thing is, like they're
oh my
fucking.
God, no, methane.
They're not entertainers, right? Like, when they do streams, it's to feed their own egos, right? So you want to get paid so that you can feed your ego,
right?
Like, what do you do what do these idiots do that's deserving of anything?
Money? Yeah,
you know, or
exactly.
or you know, just some props. You know, like what did either one of them do that would make you want to give them a high five?
Yeah. Well, and the fact that they had $700,000.
Okay,
when he spat on her, I'd give him a high five for that.
Okay, all right. So you're telling us right now that when he spit on her, if you had been able to, you would have ran in the room and give him a high five.
Give him a high five, 100%.
Could you imagine just out of nowhere, Jello runs in the room, and all you hear is
stomp, stomp, stomp. Fuck yeah!
High five.
He'd be like Mortal Kombat, toasty, and leave.
No,
or that time, like, he was in the bathroom and she would not let him stream because when he did the fucking
the Tyrannosaurus. Yeah.
Oh my God! There! I would have high-fived him right there.
And then after they hugged and like we forsake everybody, you'd be like, Shanny, will you stop? Okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop. But you need to. Okay, Shanny, I'll stop. But you need to. Like she can't help herself. It's so maniacal. It's sick.
That's not something we're into at all either.
You're into whatever Shanny tells you you're into.
Yeah, like Shanny actually got some Jim Beam and gave it to Rev. Remember that? Like,
oh yeah.
Anyway.
Just gave him a cap full of that shit. Like, are you fucking joking right
Hi,
now?
Millie.
And G-Man was
Now you
told
can
about
see
it,
what
and he was like,
on
I didn't know
YouTube.
about this. Well, no
YouTube
kidding.
is
You don't
so
know about a
awesome
lot of
with
stuff.
people
Sorry, go ahead.
that like to just harass people. This is what my chat is like. This is why I don't come on ever. Ever.
You shouldn't be reading chat.
There are
alone
nice
on
people
the
out
stream.
there, but no.
It's like people don't like me coming on here because they know I'm related with Shanny.
My fingers through my eyes. You know what I mean?
What? He wants to jab his fingers into his eyes?
I'd give him a $5 for that.
What, to watch him jam his fingers into his eyes?
Oh, Jello, remember that guy who had the ghost pepper vape?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like Rev, you would make so much money doing stuff like that. Oh, well, like, no, the guy did a ghost pepper vape, which was just, oh, God. And maybe it's like, I'm never doing anything like that again. And he took the extract and he snorted it. And then he took what was left on the plate and he poked it in his own eye.
Oh.
Yeah, it was deadly awful to watch, but it was hilarious. And that's what.
Yeah, I mean, I bet you could get some donos if he used like some pepper spray the way you'd use Banaka.
Yeah. Like, you mean like the C-night, like the stuff the cops use? Like, oh God, yeah, that would.
Well, no, even just
and
over the
disgusting.
counter shit, right? Just pepper spray and. I mean,
Like
would
the
be
keychain
great.
stuff, or
Would be great if you could get him to go down to the wilderness shop, right? The hunting and fishing store, and get him to get some bear spray.
So he
That's
basically
just more powerful.
Yeah, basically you're saying like Rev should become superhuman.
Well, no, like he'll never be that good.
Well, he wouldn't be that good, but I mean,
but it would be good. Like people hate him. People would like to see Rev hurt himself. Am I wrong? Like, is there anybody here that wouldn't like to see Rev hurt themselves? And answer in chat if you want. When someone else is talking, I'll read. Which is a lot for me.
Here's my thing. If he does it and Shanny doesn't benefit, okay, like that's a different story. Like the problem is anything he does, good or bad, Shanny benefits. Like look at the uncle's house. Anything he does, everybody suffers because of Shanny.
That's like saying you're not going to give money to a homeless person just because he's going to spend it on heroin. You're damn right he's going to spend it on heroin, and maybe he won't be cold tonight as a result.
Yeah, the problem is heroin's not a living human being named Shanny. Like, anyway,
or that Rigzilla, or that. Maybe he could put it in his bum.
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't. Yeah, well, yeah, I was about to say. Hang on, I was reading chat. I'm sorry, I missed my cue there.
And a little Tom Green there.
Oh my! What the fuck am I supposed to do with that?
Oh, you could stick it in your bum.
I love the bit he did where he put on a snail costume and stood at the don't walk sign until it changed. And then he started really slow. He got down and just slowly started crawling.
You talking about Tom Green? Or?
Yeah,
Tom Green. Yeah.
I've been watching him for over 24 years. Okay, and I remember. Yeah, I'm old. And he, when he was the milk police, and he broke into a Canadian dairy, and he started milking cows and literally like spurting the udders in his like. Oh god, like yeah, he was anyway.
You ever see any of Ari Shaffir's old shit?
Was he the guy for Ari Shaffir? Help me out.
He's a stand-up comedian. He's on Joe Rogan Experience.
Oh yeah.
He did a bit called The Amazing Racist back in the day. That was just, I don't want to say funny because it's not really that funny, but it's, oh my God, you lived through that.
Yeah. That one. Well, speaking of living through, Vera, that's actually not a bad idea. That's actually a reality show. Take people who have never worked a day in their life, who are spoiled, who are down on their luck, and tape them. Try to work through that. Wow. Yeah.
Put him on an episode of Dirty Jobs.
Right.
Oh,
I'd like to see Rev do real work. Like, he would suffer working at in a cubicle, but I'd like to see him fucking dig a ditch.
Well, even before he lost his money, like Dragon, a lot of people would say, like, I would love to see Rev do just something simple, but we already know he won't do that based on testimony. Like, there was that guy who said, I will give you $50 to rake the leaves outside of this property. Rev wouldn't do it and made the kid do it. Like, Rev is allergic to work.
All right, let's keep going.
I mean, well, somebody just got banned. Who the hell is Vaughn? Somebody has mods on my channel that I don't know who they are. Vaughn's Hellbound Security Service.
That's a great name.
It's fucking Stanny, and you know it, you idiot.
Yeah, no spam. We don't need spam.
Pretending like he doesn't know who's
okay, I probably do
know in his chat.
Whatever.
Oh, that microphone, jeez.
Oh, dude.
Stop touching your phone.
My channel
got cat hair in it.
That's good to know.
And that's what you need a kickstand for. Like, if you want to do a chat from your phone, you set the phone up on a kickstand and you fucking don't touch it.
But see, no, she Jelly, you're wrong, because Rev knows everything about microphones and video. Like, he knows how to set all that stuff up. He knows
That's why he couldn't get his expensive mic to work for shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Back to reading comments.
Speaking
barely literate twat.
Knock, knock. Police will be there soon. Welfare fraud. Oh my God, Shanny, do I really have to be on here like this?
There you go.
This is why I don't do live streams, honey. Do you get what I'm saying?
Proof that she forced him on.
Yeah.
Like, your Twitch audience is awesome, but these people that are on my fucking channel are demons, dude. You get what I'm saying?
It's not your channel. It says the Shanny. Oh, wait, that's the. Okay, yeah.
Mo, check your DMs.
All right.
Shanny, do I have to do this?
Oh, thank you very much.
Back to reading comments. You shouldn't be reading comments.
I am on here by my own volition to try and get $10 to get the stream started. That's why I'm on here.
You're not
on here of his own volition or tuition, whatever he said.
Whatever. I really do love everybody out there that's kind-hearted. But then why do you say Shanny and you guys that care about us and stuff? I really appreciate you.
Because he's trying not to get hit. Look at his face.
But this just is not good for my mental health.
You know, I always feel the same way, and I'd like to thank the audience that gives donos. The rest of you are demons. What do you say? Wait. It's fucking ridiculous. I appreciate those of you that kiss my ass.
Screen grab that. He looks like a young Vaughn right there. Jeez.
Fucking wide-eyed.
Oh God! Don't even put that evil on Rev, man. Come on.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Looks like there's a train coming at him.
Sounds like it already hit him 12 years ago. Gee.
Alrighty then.
Getting a bit wonky there.
Say again.
Is his left eye getting a bit wonky?
Are you saying he's turning into Cobes now too?
You Cobes.
It is a little bit, maybe.
It looks a bit wonky, like his left, not our left.
Yeah,
right?
his left. Yeah. Oh, that's some ocular damage there. Maybe she hit him one too many times. In all honesty, she does hit him in the eye a lot.
It might just be an artifact too, like a video glitch.
It could be, but man, I wouldn't.
I think one of his eyes is getting wonky, folks.
What? Sorry.
We need a palate cleanser. Yeah.
Yeah, we need a palate cleanser. So I think right now would be a good time to introduce our new one of our new favorite channels. Now, Jello and I found this yesterday. I guess you could say by accident.
No, she's look. I watch my video shorts all the time. I'll just sit there and scroll through, and I watch this lady. She is hilarious.
Okay, so what's the name of the channel?
Down there, you can.
Tanera's Double Chocolate Production.
Thank you. So, all right, everyone. Jello, will you make it full screen before we get started? So, this lady here, she shows bad cooking videos and basically narrates them. And this is honestly one of the funniest things that I've laughed till I cried yesterday. So, everyone.
She pokes fun at bad food hacks.
Yes, and what is it? She says,
everybody's so creative.
Yeah, everybody's so creative. So yes, this is the everybody's so creative lady. So here we go.
Everybody's so creative. If you don't have time to stand up over the stove with all these different pots and pans to wash in the end, just do a one-pot meal. Get yourself some tortilla shells and put them in an aluminum pan. You see that? That's a big block of ground beef raw. Put it right in the middle. Dump yourself a big 5-pound piece of cheese, a big brick, right inside of there as well. Some nacho cheese, some refried beans, some salsa, and some taco seasoning, and dump it all in there. That's right. It's all going to go in one pan. Y'all don't need to be dirtying up all them dishes and bothering your kids. They upstairs playing games. They love it. And then put more taco seasoning. That way it'll be seasoned all the way through. Add your corn. You have to add your corn and add some cheese. You know why you want to add more cheese? Because it ain't going to slide down easy if it ain't cheesy. And we must have it slide down easy. See how simple this is? Now you want to orangutan punch all those ingredients together. That's right. Mix it up and push. Punch like you would if you were running through the orangutan zoo. There you go. Put that brick in the middle. See how that looks? The reason we put the brick in the middle is for you that don't like cheese. I know you don't like cheese, so what you do is you dip right out of the corner. Anyone that loves cheese, you dive in the middle. See that? I got something for everybody, all in one pan. Wipe your hand over top of the dish so you don't get all that crap on your floor. Now you want to pour in this liquid stuff. I don't know what that is. Now, crunch up some tortilla shells. That's right. Crunch up your taco shells and pour them right in that same dish because we're not doing anything separate. I don't know why they sell it separate because I'll never cook separate again. Dump it all in there. Don't get that cardboard in there, though. You don't want a Cracker Jack surprise. Not in this dish. Throw it all in there. See how different that looks? It's supposed to look lasagna-ish, crunchish, cheese-ish, stuffish. That's how it's supposed to look. Now you...
Oh, my God.
What, Mo?
Like, what?
I love her with the. See how different that looks? I want her to come over here and watch me cook and just berate me.
We just pick up the brick and put it in the middle. That's where I lost it. Like, oh no, because that's where you want the cheese to be. Like, she picks up the whole chunk of Velveeta and repositions it because reasons. Like, what the hell?
No, the thing
she likes to play videos of people that have to touch everything. Like they can't just use utensils.
All right, let's keep going.
You want to fold it up, put some more tortilla shells on top, fold it up like a baby's pamper. That's right. You see how you roll it all up around their backside, all the way up to their neck? That's what you want it to look like. Look differently different. Now put it in the oven, and you want to crank it up to 400 degrees for 759 days. And when it comes out, I guarantee you, you're going to have a meal for all your children and your friends. I can't wait to see how it looks. See how that looks? So different, almost just like when we put it in, just darker. See how crispy that might be if we can see it up close? Oh, that looks so simple and different. I can't wait to see what's inside the middle. Are you going to cut it for
probably
us?
not even melt.
I don't know if we're going to see it on this video, but if you want, you can go to the page and find out what it looks like inside, because I'm done here. I know it's different inside. Cook it for 532 days and it'll crisp up for you just the way you like.
Look at that last second where she like grins and like slowly unsmiles.
Oh my God. Oh, I love this lady. I love this lady so much.
Like if they were cooking at like a summer camp for like 5,000 like 8-year-olds, okay, but no, like.
Yeah, she is the best. She is. And Skits, you are right. It ain't going down easy if it ain't cheesy. Okay, so let's now that the palate has been cleansed, and we have a couple more of her. Do not worry, folks. So all right, let's hop back in the time machine, and we will play the next one of best of the best exploited here. The one where it says 2 revs in 1 from January of this year. Oh God. All right, Rev, what do you have to tell us this time?
Hey guys, what's up? Rev here. I got a little bit of little something here for you, and if you can, because I'm without my medication and it's been bad the past couple days. If you could hook me up with $27 in my PayPal for some Delta 8, I would really appreciate it.
Well, at least he was honest.
You know, I've made this point before, and I'm probably starting to sound like a broken record, but I don't care. I'm gonna say it again. One day I was in a chat room with some people, and because I guess I'm a stoner, so people are like, well, let's ask Jello. He's the weed guy. I'm like, yeah, I am the weed guy. I'm not the fucking weird weed is legal in my state. I don't know if they sell Delta 8 or Delta 9 here. I don't know. Anyway, someone asked, what exactly is that? I'm like, I don't fucking know.
They sell Epsilon where Jello is.
They looked it up. And they read it, whoever it was, like looked it up online and read it to us. And one of the first few lines, it pointed out that there is that Delta 9 has 0 medicinal properties.
Well,
it doesn't have the CBD, so it's not a good anti-inflammatory. Like it's not medicine is basically what I'm trying to get at. It's a recreational drug.
Right. Well, and Lucifer makes a good point. It's like, we have talked about this before. The THC molecule being broken down into 9 parts. The 9 is what actually comes on the flower itself, like the actual potent THC. The Delta 9 or the Delta 8 is a step down. It's basically a lower grade. But you're right. It has no like actual real purpose, like the actual like solid Delta 9 does from the flower or vapes and things like that.
If you think about it, it's essentially an energy drink for stoners because it has no effective it has no medicinal value, but you get the short-term effects. So you're going to buy a whole bunch of it. Case in point, what was it? G-Man claimed that he bought like wholesale, yeah, and they went through it because Shannon would go through sheets of Benadryl to just get herself to knock herself out.
I don't know how you buy this shit wholesale because it's like,
well, it's G-Man, so you may have been lying.
It's different in different states, but in my state, you can only have so much.
I think keep in mind, G-Man's a criminal. All right, let's just put it
right. Like
G-Man probably went to a gas station and probably like said, "Hey, I'll give you $20 and this iPod if you give me all this stuff that you were gonna sell."
I bet you that box fell off the back of a truck, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
Like G-Man's a guy who brags about having 9 bikes. Like, come on, like he steals stuff.
Absolutely,
because I'm just not good today. All
and
right.
Vera, welcome.
So my
thank
PayPal's
you,
at
for
Rev
being here. Thank you for being here very, very much.
Dude, if you want to help me out with that, it's $27, and thank you so much. God bless you. You guys, you always come through.
And you know, like, before anyone calls me a hypocrite, I just want to point out I'm all for getting recreationally stoned. Right.
Absolutely.
Like, what I'm not for is lying about, you know, like I you know, and I think it's kind of cute to once in a while call weed medication and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you know, when I came in the show and Widows was like, "How are you?" I'm like, "I'm elevated. I'm high. You know, I'm having a good time. I'm feeling loose. I'm feeling mellow." You know, and that's
all right, George Thurgood.
I was just thinking, one bourbon, one scotch, one beer. Widow and I are on the same page. All right.
Exactly. But hey, like we stick to a very strict drug regimen to keep our minds limber. That's what it's all about.
To keep our minds
limber. I'm stoned as hell too. Leave me alone.
I don't eat Limburg.
Oh, come on. He's like talking about
which is incredible. So thank you. I just found something out though that's absolutely insane.
Let me beg for money first, and now I'm going to pretend to know politics.
Yeah.
They released the Trump tax returns, and people have been going through it. It turns out that Donald Trump, on the same year that he paid $750 in taxes in the U.S., and that's it. In the same year, he paid 200,000. Was it 200,000 or 200 million? It was some astronomical amount of taxes. He paid, I think it was $200,000. He paid to the Chinese government. Are you kidding me? Because he's got business dealings in China. Now we understand why he was so on the China rhetoric constantly. China this, China that, bad. He had to actually pay his taxes in China. The United States, he's able to just write everything off and go, I don't have to pay a cent, right? $750 is literally like a tip to Donald Trump, right? I mean, I knew a man that, the guy that I used to do my radio show with, had met Trump because he was an EMT.
Oh, okay.
And
how does that make
wait,
what the
what stuff? But the fact of the matter is that,
like, really, okay, so and absolutely nothing against first responders and everything, but okay.
You better not say anything against first responders. Those motherfuckers are the closest thing we have to superheroes.
Oh, I would never do. Dude, I'm the son and grandson of retired firefighters. I would never speak evil.
And you're probably going to have a heart attack within a couple of years.
Fuck you. Hey, you first, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. I'm on my way.
Mo is too. So... We're all just trucking down that road, guys.
Well, I think what he's getting at is like the EMT was like working for the Secret Service or something like that. I don't know, like
probably.
Who knows?
That's where you're seeing where this guy had
speed him up,
speed him
up a little bit, Jello.
So you're telling me you're going to live in this country, you're paying $750 in taxes, and you're paying a foreign government all that money. Not only that, though, it turns out that he has made some dealings with Chinese officials, like people that have been involved with the Chinese government. He's given some sweetheart deals on penthouse apartments in the United States. I mean, that's garnering favor through money in the office.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, this was like the thing that pushed me over into the other, like I was sort of being passive on Trump at this point, just looking at everything coming out and making a decision on what is this lies? Is this not true? Is Trump actually, above board? No. This is the thing with the tax returns, seeing that he paid all of these taxes in China, and also trying to set up some Chinese, somebody that's wrapped up with the Chinese government, that has dealings with the Chinese government, and just giving them a sweetheart deal on a penthouse apartment in California.
What?
I can't do it. Like Trump's no good. Straight up, Trump is no good, man. So
play the Beavis and Butthead.
It looks like Ron DeSantis.
You're stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that. Because god dang.
I confess I don't know too much about Ron DeSantis.
I have to do it again.
You're stupid. Yeah.
It looks like he'll be the nominee, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm really not doing that great today, guys. So if you can help me out, my PayPal is at RevDude, RevDude at RevDude, PayPal, $27, and you help me out. God bless you guys. I love you.
Oh, thanks, Vera.
That's awesome, Vera. I definitely love the guys up in the FDNY for sure.
Oh, I love my girl.
I
love you, baby.
Talk about poor lighting on this one. Jeez.
Yeah.
He fucking turned on his camera to turn to Shani and say, "I love you, baby." Why not?
Okay, so if I could have done a recorded video of this, I would have, but it's like uploading on Twitch is weird. But anyway, hey, what's up, guys? Hi, Xanthrax, Scarlet of Flora, Boo, Toxified. How you guys doing? I would have done just like an uploaded video, but I'm just coming on to let you know that there won't be a stream today because Shani is feeling extremely under the weather. But Richard Gomez, no.
Our world will
end if
Shani doesn't stream.
Our new timeline. So yeah, I'm just letting you guys know that there won't be a stream today because Shani's feeling down. So if you can throw up prayers, if you'd like to help us out, you could donate at PayPal at Shani Needs Love or at RevDude.
Whatever shall we do?
And we love you guys, but we'll probably be back tomorrow, depending. It all depends on Shani how she feels,
We don't get to
rest. Thank you guys. God bless you. All right. We'll see you soon.
Like this, we don't get to see you wearing that brown Star Wars shirt that was probably white when you bought it.
That's a hoodie, I think.
Yeah, it's a hoodie. He was on the news. Remember that? Yes, yeah. But the fact that he's wearing that hoodie, that's an old insulated house. They probably are not running the heat.
That's hilarious that he was living in an apartment or in a hotel while people were stripping the copper out of the fucking building.
Yeah. Like Nightcrawler style. We're going to sell this.
You can't fix
stupid. I think I'm fully and completely addicted to true crime videos. I like learning about criminal psychology. That stuff is really interesting. So I'm hoping you can do more of that.
I watch myself in the mirror. That's why I'm addicted to it.
All right, peace.
Dear God.
He is a train wreck of travesties, and he's not even in Ohio. Oh, I'm sorry, too soon.
Jesus Christ.
All right, let's do another palate cleanser.
Gotcha. Mustard. Pickle.
All right, real quick break. That guy is awesome. I mean, he's got a lot, but the amount of food and money he makes is unreal. That's all I have to say. God.
Pickles.
It's just amazing. It's
all right. Everybody's so creative. I am not affiliated with Food Shark. So what we got back here is some corn. You get you some sweet corn and put it in an aluminum pan. Make sure you patty cake it down into the pan. Now get some Rotel. Put that right in the middle. It's delicious. I don't see anything wrong so far. You got cream cheese. Okay, this looks pretty simple. Put the cream cheese right inside the pan. We're not doing any of this separate because we're making everything easy for ourselves. Now look, it got a little different. It got a little different for me. Maybe not anybody else, but you want to add some mayo. I've never done that before, but they're doing it here and it's okay. Now you want to add some almond milk. I've never done that either, but that doesn't mean that it's not supposed to be done. This is
colon will
their
thank
way of
you later.
cooking, and you can do it the same exact way. Make sure you take down the recipe and add some cheese. Do you know why? Because it ain't going to slide down easy if it ain't cheesy. Oh, and get yourself a can of cheese. Some of you probably thought, wait,
I
what?
love it.
Cheese in a can? Yes. It's absolutely cheese in a can. Can you believe it?
Reposition
I
the
almost
cream
can't.
cheese.
Now take those blocks of cream cheese out because you made a mistake. You overfilled it. That's the only reason you're taking it out. We make mistakes, and everybody doesn't know how to edit their film. So this is why we're doing it this way. Now stir all of that up and make sure you patty cake it down right into that casserole. Now put the blocks back in. Now, do you see how that looks like something that might have dropped on the ground and you picked it up and put it back and tried to hurry up and hide it? That's what it's supposed to look like. Something different to the eye. Something that's probably for somebody that likes things like that. If you like things like that, make sure you take all this down because this is important. This is different. Put it on 400 degrees and see how it'll turn out almost like it did when you put it in. Because you only cook it for about 20 minutes. You want to cook it for 645 days so you can get a crunchy topping. But here, we're not doing it that way. Now you want to stir all that stuff up together. You see how you're probably thinking, what if I would have did that over the stovetop all together from the beginning? But you don't have to because now you get to play in it. See that? See how you get to move everything all around? See how good it feels to you? Try it. Now add yourself some crunchy stuff. Oh, we getting a taste? Uh-oh, that was off camera. Now you got to add some salt because it wasn't enough salt when you tried it out with the tortilla chip. All right, add your little salt. See how you thought she probably wasn't going to season, but she is. Add yourself some tortilla chips. This looks pretty good. It's like a dip, but not. It's like a dip, but you're not really dipping it. See how it looks like it's supposed to be like a lasagna type of nacho cheese, corn, queso, something that you probably made up?
What the hell?
Ooh, get a spoon and put your hand all over it and put it on a plate. Boom, there you go.
It's like Tiffany Haddish, like Tiffany Haddish, like with the.
Oh my god!
It's so funny. God, it's so miserable, but it's funny.
Oh dear God in heaven.
She's fun.
It
Like how many does
Rev? It makes watching Rev so much easier now.
Well, like I'm wondering when she's going to get a sponsorship from Pepto Bismol because it said on there she only has like 71,000 subscribers. Like her delivery where she's just like she's saying what I'm thinking. Like, yeah, put your hand on it because that makes it sound.
It makes a squishy sound. That's what it's supposed to do.
Because you didn't make a mistake. You took the cheese. You took the cream cheese out because it needs to be repositioned. Like
you see how it looks different.
Hey, could one of you put the link to her channel in the in the chat?
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
On the main chat, yeah.
Absolutely.
And we got one more from
Sydney, why do you want to watch that, Sydney? What's wrong? That's so bad.
Oh, I could just watch her all day. She's awesome.
Oh yeah, it's so good. It's so good. All right, Rev, entertain us, me, whoever.
He won't.
Hey guys, how you doing? Rev here.
I need $11.
I want to thank people for prayers and financial support.
And money.
You helped me so much. I really appreciate the people that, the least vocal people, I believe, are the ones that really care and help.
Really?
So I want to really say that I appreciate.
I agree. The less you talk and the more you pay, the more I'll like you. That's really what I think he's trying to say, and I agree. I'm being sarcastic, by the way.
You so much, and I am feeling a lot better today with the mania. The mania is not as bad today.
No one
so
cares.
I really want to appreciate you for that. But I do.
No one
have
cares
because
if it's that bad.
Let
me just say this,
Shani
Rev,
has been her pain level.
If your mental health is that bad, don't be broadcasting on YouTube and change the record. Shanny's like mental health and anyway. It doesn't change. We get it. Anyway.
But wait, there's more.
Is through the roof, and the medicine that helps her with that also helps me with mania. So you're helping me at the same time. But like $25 if you
I see.
PayPal,
Okay.
$25 in my PayPal could help me get some medicine.
Oh, okay, run it back just about 10 seconds.
Once again, it's not fucking medicine.
Right.
Is through the roof, and the medicine that helps her with that also helps me with mania. So you're helping me at the same time. But like $25 if you can help me out in my PayPal, $25
You've
in my
never been
PayPal could help me
diagnosed
get
with
some
mania,
medicine.
first of all, motherfucker. Second of all, it's not medicine. Third, you want to know why people, except for the blatantly stupid, give you money? It's because we all know what you're going to do with it. Like, this whole bullshit that they tried to start pulling, like, we're quitting cigarettes and Delta 8 and all that. Like, bullshit. Fuck you. Like, you really expect me to believe, like, you got a bridge handy I can buy? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
man.
I believe they were without it jonesing, but I don't like they're done quitting as soon as they can afford to do it again.
Yeah, and I only feel half about this, but where's the uncle? Like, god damn, it's like you are literally harboring drug addicts in your house.
Fuck him. It's his
fun.
house. He can fucking.
That's true. You're right. You know what? You got a point. I need to let that go. But it's just like, God.
No, but Mo, you're right, and it's like me. I need to let it go too, but at the same time, I have to just kind of keep just a little bit of hope that maybe he'll come to his senses.
Yeah, well, and I'll say this, and my problem is it's Shanny sinking his claws into somebody unbeknownst to her. Like he forgive him, Lord, for he does not know what he does by helping her. But the only reason he's helping her is because she stuck her tendrils into his nephew, and he's probably playing the holier than I'm holier than thou game because he's a reverend in the community or whatever like that. And it's like, I don't want, and he's been on the news, and I don't want them to shame my nephew, and I don't want to look like a bad guy. But it's like, dude, you are the bad guy. You've got her and them in your house, tearing it up, peeing all over the place, begging for drugs. It's on you now, buddy.
Exactly. I agree.
And that's cheap for what we're, in this area. It's very cheap. The cheapest in the area. That's what we're near. So praise God for that. But yeah, I can get medicine for Shanny and me. If you can help me out my PayPal, it's at RevDude, at RevDude, at RevDude. So I was thinking about it, and I wanted to do a video on, I'm going to say, like, just in general, in the media, and it is in the media. I'll mention that the perception, this is what the perception is. But like Christians, by and large part, do not try and mimic the actions of Jesus. It's like Christians in media, and the way that they're portrayed is that the only thing we care about are like hot button issues of dividing people and calling people transsexuals and all kinds of different stuff, like all Hollywood stars are transsexuals and stuff. It's so weird.
This is the
so you really got to ask yourself if you're a Christian. And this goes for me and everybody else. Like when I had it, I gave, and I did my best to be as charitable as I could be when I had money. But you got to ask yourself, if you are a Christian, like, are your actions lining up with what Jesus taught?
No, they're not. You kicked the kid anyway.
But by the way, these two only gave money to people that they thought could help out their internet's career. They spent more on cameos than they ever gave to any charities.
Well, they also suffer from underpants gnome syndrome. I won't go through that again. If you want to call me out. But...
And the YouTubers that they supported, like, she gave a bunch of money to fucking Trisha Paytas. Like, and
and she personified her too. She like replicated her. She pretended to be.
Well, yeah, she had this delusion that Trisha Paytas was gonna start like doing collabs with her, and all of a sudden she was going to get some of Trisha Paytas' audience. It was,
and I'm not gonna lie. Trisha Paytas is so dumb. She brought us 2 minutes closer to the doomsday clock. Like she is unbelievable. Like the world would. Anyway,
Tell us how you really feel, bro.
no,
I just want to make sure it's understood that like there's nothing, these people did nothing charitable.
No, nothing at
People
all.
gave money to other YouTubers, but they were actually quite wealthy YouTubers that didn't need the fucking money.
Well, it goes back to what you said a while ago, Jello. Like, arguably, you think Rev understands money?
No,
No, not at all.
That's
Rev-
what I mean. I honestly think at least a third of his fortune went because of the Discover card. He didn't realize, wait, when I pay a bill on the Discover card, I gotta pay it again. Yeah, because it's a credit card.
I think she did a lot of non-fixable brain damage to him.
Oh, absolutely.
I
the
think
cold
he's
turkey.
all kinds of stupider than he was before.
Well, but before he inherited the money, I mean, I'm not giving him a break by any means. But my point is, I think that he was very ill prepared when he received that money before Shanny came into his life. I will say that. That's
100%. I totally agree. But like that wasn't like he was doing okay.
Oh yeah, he would have been fine if she had it. I mean, financially at least. But yeah,
he had money in places where he could live off some interest, and he was doing okay. He had a tiny stock portfolio, probably got bought for him by H&R Block or whatever. But
he had a mortgage-free home before G-Man messed up the roof.
He was doing okay, and I don't think he's capable of doing okay anymore. Like, even if he was back to where he was, I don't think he can handle it. I really think she did caused a lot of brain damage.
Yeah. Well, he's like a fourth degree Theon Greyjoy, because I think she also he's got a dependency syndrome too, where he probably if she left or if something happened or whatever like that, he would wake up in the morning like Lucy from 51st Dates, be like, "Where's Shanny?" and not know what to do.
No, I think he would immediately start drinking again. If they were split up, like if it ended completely, I honestly believe that he would start drinking again.
Well, granted, but I think she's become so much of an ingrained part of his life that he doesn't know what to do without her. I think that's why I made the Theon Greyjoy type reference.
And you know this, man.
Are you trying to take care of the poor? Are you trying your best to put your light out into the world and not have all of this division and hate? And regardless if it's the truth or not, folks, the way that Christians come off in the media is extremely divisive and
I think was he trying to say decisive?
Yeah, I was about to say words.
No, not decisive, divisive.
Yeah, this is why it's important to read and listen and not talk all the time, Rev.
But saying divisive is funny.
Drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs.
Just because you're divisionary and you say a lot of things that you think need to be said and stuff, and you want to push for certain things to be in society.
He corrected himself. Neck thing, huge neck thing.
Divisive.
Whoa, run it back.
You can
run it back. I think
put your views out there, and you say a lot of things that you think need to be said and stuff, and you want to push for certain things to be in society. It doesn't mean that you have to be so divisive. You can put your views out there and say, I think the world will be better with delineating our actions with
he claims it's a loose tendon or nerve in his neck. That's what he's claiming.
I think that this is the way we should deal in the world. But when you use all of this
it's definitely
one more thing he's never been diagnosed with. Sorry.
Well, no, I don't know, but he said in a stream, he said in high school people would say, do the neck thing, Rev, and I'm like, I don't think that's true. I think you're retconning, and there's something wrong with your neck.
Yeah, we started calling it the neck thing. When I say we, I mean our community. I don't know. I don't remember who
people who watch him. Let's just
it's like neck thing.
Yeah.
I want to say me. I think I'm the first person, but that's just the way my stoner brain works. I'm sure other people have said it a dozen times long before I ever did. I'm sure I heard it somewhere and then just started saying it. You know what I mean? Like,
and then we started calling it the necthene because Shanny. But
because of the way Shanny talks, yeah. Which is also fun to make fun of.
She hates that too. I remember. I
Shit.
And I don't know
That's
why.
Extremely division.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
And you're putting people out of the group. You're throwing a bunch of people out of the group. What are you doing? It's coming down to like it's an ego trip on your own beliefs. Okay, I'm in this belief set because I agree with it, and everybody else can just go to hell. Well, that is.
Wait.
You're stupid. Yeah.
In Christianity, though, we're supposed to, the one message we're supposed to bring as Christians is the gospel, that Jesus Christ paid for your sin debt, and if you believe on him, that's it. That's everything. That's the gospel. So why do we have all these social issues that we're trying to push into the world and change the world when the world is going the way that it wants to? We're not going to convince the world that it's better to live your life by the Bible. That's going to be something that people are either going to decide to do or they don't.
That was like.
It's not. The changing people's minds is not something that's really in the cards. It's God that goes to the person after you give the gospel and either saves them from sin or not, and that's it. But yeah, God bless everybody, and Christians just really need to work on being more like Jesus, and I say that to myself as well. God bless you guys. If you would like to help me out with it's pain management today because it's snowing and Shanny's arthritis is absolutely going.
Oh, eat a dick, Red.
Arthritis. Anyway,
there's no pain. There's no pain deadeners in Delta 9, and I understand why Shanny thinks she has arthritis. I'm sure her joints that carry her weight hurt a lot. I'll bet you her ankles constantly ache.
Yes.
If she has to get up to go pee several times in a day, I'll bet you the rest of the day her fucking ankles are killing her.
When she wants to go pee. I'm sorry for that.
Well, when she wants to get up to go pee, usually she'll just do it on the couch, right?
I feel like, God damn.
But that's. I mean, like, and look, I'm a fatty fat. I'm not gonna sit.
You don't pee on the couch. I don't need.
No, I'm not 500 pounds plus either. That's but I mean, you call it like it is. Like if Shanny has medical, she probably has diabetes, and all the fucking symptoms that she claims to have, from her fibro to cancer, are all symptoms that, like, I believe she has a lot of the symptoms that she claims to have. I also believe it's a result of diabetes.
Well,
I'm Wilford Brimley.
Wilford Brimley. Yeah. Those are actually fun commercials to watch. Relaxing. You saw him walking around in a snowy river, riding a horse. Like when you.
No, I just always go back to. I always go back to the Family Guy commercial. Because that was what, like, even though it was just a spoof of one, it was the best one.
There's really great YouTube videos of him saying diabetes for 10 minutes straight. I just love what diabetes.
He did a whole street.
Need to find like a hip hop remix of somebody like just putting diabetes into like a hip hop beat. That'd be fucking insane.
Insane. So if you could help me out with $25 in my PayPal, it's at RevDude, RevDude, at RevDude. If you can help me out there for some medication, the Lord Jesus will bless you. Trust me, because every day is a struggle. It is. Some days are better than others. Today's real bad for Shanny. Today my mania is so I praise God.
Hello, love. But yeah, at least I'm housebroken. Obviously, you're not a golfer.
I feel like he's saying you Christians aren't Christians because you're not giving me money.
Exactly. You know what?
I really feel like that's what he's trying to hint around.
Well, that's their whole shtick. Everything. It's just like, I shame you because. Anyway, yeah. I was trying to.
Thank you, everybody, for everything you do. The Lord Jesus will bless you. Peace.
Did I do good, Shanny?
Alrighty then.
You're not gonna beat me, are you now, Shanny?
Jesus Christ.
All right, so we do have another one of our new favorite
Is
cooking
there another one?
I think I should have sent you 3 of them.
Oh shit. Let me look.
I have to head out just because of the evening and everything. I just realized, but I will hang in the background and watch. Thank you, bruh.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Actually,
No, you
really,
just gave me 2 of her.
okay. If you wanna pull a couple of more up from her, that would be great. And I did send you that clip, Mo.
Yes, thank you. Where do I see it? I
Oh.
appreciate it.
Oh yes. One evening we will. I think maybe we'll watch that one just for
We do.
just for shits and giggles, as it were.
For real. But thank you, and
Oh,
peace
of
be
course,
upon
bro.
you.
Oh, you as well, bro. Be good. All right. So Jello is gonna pull a couple more up from the Double Chocolate Productions. Oh God, those videos are so fucking great. Oh, they're so fucking great. Oh Lord, it's I've honestly, it's been just laugh. I can't put them into words. God damn it. But anyway, let's see what's going on. You guys ever see the I'm Rev song from Please Notice Me? You'll Die. It's so funny. I don't think I've seen that. Do you know of what they speak of, Jello?
No.
All right. So what? Oh,
Everybody's so creative. You ever want to make something for breakfast that you've never ever had in your life? Here's something. Try it out. Make yourself some brunch and crunch of pancakes and then add some cream cheese on top. And then you want to add thin layers of salmon, some smoked salmon. Pancake cream cheese salmon. That's right. Pancake cream cheese salmon. You doing it on a bagel? Why not? Layer it up like a fake lasagna. Everybody's doing it. And you add loads of cheese because it ain't going to slide down easy if it ain't cheesy. Now make yourself a roast right out of that salmon.
Wow.
See how different it looks? Oh, what's that for? That's different. Oh, that's everybody's so creative. You ever want to make something for breakfast that you've never ever had?
Okay, so that was definitely a broken hollandaise sauce.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the bunch of crunch of pancakes. Oh, holy shit. Oh, good lord. Oh, all right. Hang on. I'm gonna jump over to her channel just really quick, and I will pick one out. Give me just a moment, folks. I want to thank everyone for coming and hanging out with us tonight. This has been so much fun, and we are certainly going to continue to keep our eyes on this young lady. Oh yes, here. I know you and I watched this one yesterday, Jello, but this one is just too. Hang on, my fucking computer's trying to lock up on me. Sorry for the delay, folks. All right.
Discord.
Yeah. Just send it to you. All right. Right now, we're gonna learn how to
Oh yeah, this one was fun.
Yes, the chicken mask. Yes. So, all right. Let me go ahead and get this pulled up for you. All right, here we go, folks.
Everybody's so creative. You ever thought about making something to have everybody heads turning at the table to where they probably won't talk the whole meal after they see it? Here's something. Get yourself some boneless chicken breasts and slice them down. And then you want to line a mask. Yes, an old mask you have. Or go in your children's closet and see if they have anything left from Halloween. And then you want to layer those chicken breasts right down in that mask. And then put cheese in the middle. See how that looks? Now put it in the freezer for 15 days or however long it takes to freeze up to get that shape. Now get yourself some McCain smiley face and put them on a baking sheet. This will make your dinner come out really, really quick because you don't have to do the work of peeling those dirty potatoes. Now put it in the oven as long as you want, depending on if you want it to look burnt and crunchy or if you like you like it. Now put some Parmesan cheese on it in a pan that's on low heat and put it in the shape of something you've probably seen before. I've seen it, but I'm not quite sure where I've seen it. See that symbol? Now, you get yourself some Parmesan cheese along with paprika and wrap it right around that symbol. See how it looks like fire? And it's getting a little scary? I'm a little afraid of that mask. Oh, see how a child, if they were around, they probably would run real fast from the table, but you don't have to because you're an adult. Now you put flour over top of that. See how it reminds you of the movie The Mask? Oh, or maybe Silence of the Lambs? I'm getting a little confused here. Now you put yourself some egg right on top of that scary mask. And you want to drench it in some breadcrumbs. See how I'm getting a little scared, but I'm an adult and I got to pull it together. Look how that looks. It looks like something probably hanging on the walls in some sort of museum. Now you want to put it in 799-degree oil for 65 days or until it looks burnt or crunchy or golden brown like this. See how it looks good and not as scary as it did at first? Oh, I probably could deal with this. Now you want to put it on the table and assemble it around all your guests to make them think you really know what you're doing. Put some mozzarella cheese on there. Why? Because it ain't gonna slide down easy if it ain't cheesy. Now you want to decorate it with all sorts of little smushed up roasted tomatoes. See how the mouth looks all scary? Like it's saying, ooh, 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 ooh. And it looks kind of like the horns is coming out. And I probably want to stop talking about this because I'm not sure what's going on. But I'm going to keep going. See, now you want to dump paprika all over there because you just want to make it red. And I'm not sure why. Probably because it looks a little scarier than it did when it came out the other way. Now it's getting different. Now it's looking different to the eye and making me sort of want to cry. But I'm not. It makes me want to cry, but I'm not. See how I pulled it together and now they're making it happen to the smaller ones too? See how it started off happy and now it's getting a little sad? Uh-oh. Put ketchup in the eyes for the ones that love.
Oh. Wow.
She's just great.
She is great. She is amazing.
I would love for her to critique me. Just brutalize me. That'd be amazing.
Are you admitting to being a glutton for
punishment? I like roasting people and I like being roasted. And I like cooking, having my cooking being roasted, I think would be fun as fuck. I guess you could say I got a thick skin, but it's not that. It's not, you can't hurt my feelings. It's that if you can be funny about it, I will laugh. I will laugh. And she would have me laughing at myself.
Oh, okay. I did send you one more. This was another one that we watched last night.
Lord. This one is horrible.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to show it. Whoa. Well, we lost Jello, but fear not, I am still here. Oh God, what are we knowing about love? I'm not quite sure.
It's just not a stream if I don't kick myself out on
at least
once or twice. Yeah.
Right?
Everybody's so creative.
Start by kicking yourself off the stream. Don't worry, you can come back if you want to.
You ever thought about having something for dinner that you've never ever had a day in your life? And you're wondering, what can I make? Here's something right here that I promise you probably have never tried. And if you try it, you probably will never try it again. So now you get yourself about 3 pounds of ground beef and push it straight on the countertop. And get a package of ramen and put the noodles right down in the middle of that. Now wrap it all up. See how good that looks? How it looks like something you probably would never do, but now that you're seeing it, you might try it, or maybe not. Depends on how you look at food. See how it looks like a meatball, but it's not? It looks like a big, huge meatball, but it's not. get some Jif peanut butter. I know you're wondering, where are we going with this? I don't know, but let's wait around and see. Oh, now you want to massage it all around that big meaty ball. Massage it. See how it looks like a chocolate cake with chocolate icing? But it's not. See how it could be a cookie with icing? But it's definitely not. That's pure ground beef with ramen in the middle. You saw it with your own eyes. And you didn't have to pay to see this either. Make sure you take all the snapshots. Uh-oh. Oh, we turning it up with Skittles now. Now it's lit. Now it's lit. What we about to do? Flip it. Flip it over and ride. I knew it. See how it looks like your mom will come in the kitchen and say, what's going on? But she's not around because you're an adult. That's the joy of all of this. See how everyone else is getting angry except for the person that's making it? This is the joy in making it yourself. No one can tell you what to do. Now put all that salty seasoning right on top. That way you're getting sweet, sour, and savory. A big old, looks like some sort of a cookie, doesn't it? With all sorts of stuff on top. But it's not. I promise you it's not. Oh, now you want to get a pot of oil, 1,700 degrees, and drop it in. Stand back far and look at it bubble. It's bubbling. You see how it's not covering the top, and you're probably wondering, why not? It's not going to be done? Well, let's wait and see. I'm not quite sure, but I know it looks different to my eye. Does it look different to your eye? It doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means it's, it's burnt and cruncher. It almost looks like a chocolate chip cookie that somebody messed up and put everything together and threw it in the pan because they didn't feel like putting it separate. See how the topping looks sort of like something you probably wouldn't do? But we're going to try it here. Oh, we're cutting it open. Let's see how it looks inside. Oh, it's raw. Maybe it's supposed to look that way for somebody that likes to eat stuff that's not cooked all the way. But I don't really like mine like that. But it's okay. It's not all about me. Now, what's going on? You going to try it? Get some candy in there. Blow it. You're not going to try that all. Oh! You good? You good? How it tastes? Different to the
Oh.
There's this one line that she uses every now and then that she didn't use in any of the videos we just watched. But she goes, you can try this. I won't because I'm allergic to all those ingredients.
It's so fun. It's so fun. I did send you one more Rev video.
Oh, thank God.
Huh?
Oh, the news?
Yeah, the news clip. We'll take one more quick trip in the time machine and revisit the news story. We get to see the hoodie, the Star Wars hoodie, remember?
Hey.
Woo!
This is what I was talking about when I said that they were living in a place that someone was stealing the copper out of the fucking walls.
Right.
This is the place.
This was just a little like no-tell motel on the side of the interstate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it had already been condemned when the guy rented their room to him.
Right.
No one was supposed to be living there when he had already, like, it was.
Yeah, didn't that guy like skip town?
Oh, yeah, it was shady as fuck.
That's like, you know, like I said, little no-tell motel out in the middle of nowhere off the interstate. Good Lord.
Good evening, I'm Lisa Washington. Scott Schaefer has the night off. We begin tonight in Lackawanna County, where more than a dozen people are now without a home after being told to leave a motel in Scott Township because of an oil spill. Newswatch 16's Jack Culkin spoke with those who say they have nowhere else to go. He's live in our newsroom tonight with the story. Jack.
Lisa, after an oil spill condemned the only place they can call home, close to 20 people are now without a place to sleep tonight as temperatures dip near freezing.
I heard a boom, boom, boom at the door, and I'm like, what is this?
Jason Egroff woke up to firefighters pounding on his and other residents.
Wow.
Just drink in how tiny he is standing next to, you know, a human being.
Right. Like someone standing next to someone that has a job. Let's point that out.
Well, I just like the top of his head looks like it comes up to about the guy's neck.
I'd probably say just above his shoulder, maybe.
Either
Maybe.
way, he's a little dude.
Dude, yeah.
Doors after an oil spill at Motel 81 in Scott Township. According to the residents, the spill happened because of missing copper pipe in the basement of the building. Once the spill was under control, Egroff and others were told to get out. He says the owner of the motel didn't offer them any assistance.
No notice, no sympathy, not we're going to do this for you. Like, he's got a bunch of homeless people here now. It's insane. You know?
We always pay our rent on time. We never have any miss, but yet this is the way we're being treated.
Guy Turner and Kathleen Collins have been staying at Motel 81 for the last few months. Now that the building is condemned, they have nowhere else to go.
I honestly want to know, how long it had actually been considered condemned up to that point. Like, if you like that business practice just really just kind of throws me for a loop. You know what I'm saying?
I'm certain every single room in that place was rented at a different price. Like, he just charged people whatever he thought he could get out of them.
Oh, absolutely. All right. Let's
An hour 45 minutes ago, I have nowhere else to go. I don't want to live like this.
It has been nerve-wracking because they keep telling us, well, the police going to come and, pull us out and force us out. So we're just hanging in there.
We reached out to the motel owner, who said the building is condemned and that to his knowledge, no people were on or staying in the property. Residents who wish to remain anonymous say that isn't true.
The owner was here, and my husband went up to him and asked him, "What are you going to do for us? This is your problem." And he says, "There's nothing we can do. It's not our problem. It's your problem. You got to find a place."
We did reach out to Scott Township Police to see if anything was being done for the residents still staying at the property, but they did not respond to us. Jack Hulkin, Newswatch 16 live in the newsroom.
Of course they didn't. Like, those two are absolute pieces of shit. But, I'm not quite sure how to put it, because, like, you're staying in this hole in the wall, and you grifted the whole time you were there. How could you not just wake up one day and look around at your situation and just let that sink in, and then it motivates you enough to get up to want to do something?
Well, they weren't actually paying rent, right?
Oh, I know. Like, they were going to get kicked out because
they were telling the manager that Gary was paying for it, and Gary had said he had already stopped paying, and he told them he wasn't paying for them anymore. And they're just like, "You're going to get the money from this guy who's been giving you the money." They were lying to the manager, and if you ask me, it was the fucking now, not the owner, right? The owner and the manager are probably different people.
Uh-huh.
And I'm assuming the manager realized he wasn't going to be able to call the cops to get them kicked out because the place was already condemned, and he's renting to people that he shouldn't be renting to, and they're not going to pay. So he probably took the copper out the wall himself.
That, I hadn't considered that. I had not
Just a way of
considered
getting
that.
rid of these idiots.
Right. I don't. I don't know. I really don't. But guys, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap up here for the week. But thank you to everyone who came and hung out with us last night for our Perry stream, and came here and hung out with us again tonight. We love coming and entertaining all the friends, the folks, and the bros every week. And once again, we love each and every single one of you. So so the upcoming stuff, next week, we will just be doing the show on Thursday. And then the 22nd, we'll be doing the Perry stream. And then, of course, that Thursday, we'll be doing the show.
Heroin.
What about heroin?
We'll be doing heroin.
We'll be doing heroin. Is that what it is?
That's it.
That's our heroin stream? Is that what you're saying? That's our heroin stream? Oh, don't get quiet on me now.
No, I just think we should do heroin. Like, I don't really care if we stream or not. We should just do a bunch of heroin. I think that'd be
do
great.
a bunch of heroin. And shows the last week, I'm talking about the 30th. We will I'll be announcing everything for that here in the next week or so. But once again, next show a week from this Thursday, and then the next week Perry show on the 22nd, and then the regular show on the 23rd. So we will see everyone then. Want to thank everyone once again for coming and hanging out with us tonight. But until then, my friends, as always, peace be with you.
I should answer, where do you come from? From the east, and I am hoping that you will give my message on the square, for the sake of the widow's son.
Well done, gentlemen. Congratulations. As chairman of the Order of Skulls, and on behalf of the council and the 322 alumni throughout the world, gentlemen, you are welcome. Welcome home.
Well, I tell you, let me give you a little inside information about God. God likes to watch. He's a prankster. Think about it. He gives man instinct. He gives you this extraordinary gift, and then what does he do? I swear, for his own amusement, his own private, cosmic gag reel. He sets the rules in opposition. It's the goof of all time.
I think churches has very little to do with spirituality. I think it's something you have to find in yourself.
Loaded, I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's go.